Well, everyone, I've been going through and basically asking Apple how certain iPhones are and basically if they are still a good iPhone. Now, personally, I think this is kind of fun. I think some of you may think it's fun too. And essentially what I'm doing is just kind of getting a gauge at what Apple or some specialists within Apple think about when they go ahead and, recommend certain iPhones. Now, I asked them about the iPhone 10 and 10R, and they pretty much were pretty happy about those devices. They pretty much stated that, those devices are still good. I asked them about the iPhone 8, and I think they did try to upsell me to an iPhone SE 3. But right now, I asked them about the iPhone 11. Now, going into this, because of the 10 and 10R and the response I got, I wasn't expecting them to go and upsell me to really any other device. I thought they would go ahead and pretty much just let me know that the iPhone 11 is still a really good phone, and they would still recommend buying that phone for the most part. But the response was actually pretty interesting. So what I asked them was, is the iPhone 11 still a good iPhone? And they said, hi there. They said, let me ask you a few questions regarding your device. I said, sure. They said, thank you. May I know how you would be using your device? And I said, as of my main device, I didn't really know how to respond to that question, but I basically just said, is this still a good iPhone? As a follow-up. And they said, great. Will you be clicking pictures and, videos also? So assuming, the camera quality being good. And I said, yep. And they said, great. Well, in case you wish to, have good and take good pictures and all, you can go for an iPhone 12. It has a better camera. Now that basically kind of answered the question that I had, which is essentially upselling the customer. It was weird that the first two specialists that I had, they didn't really try upselling me. They just said, hey, yeah, I think it's still a good iPhone. It's not really a big, it's still really good. A lot of people still use those devices. And that's what actually kind of shocked me. I was expecting Apple or the specialist within Apple every single time to go ahead and pretty much recommend me the latest iPhone. To just say, hey, go purchase the newest one, purchase the iPhone 12 or the 13. And it's very interesting that, I guess if you go to them, like if I went to them and if I said something about the iPhone SE 3, I kind of wonder if they would have mentioned the iPhone 11 and, kind of upsell me to that specific phone. And maybe I'll try that next time. But seeing this type of thing from them, I'm honestly not, I'm honestly was expecting this thing from the beginning with. So personally, I think the iPhone 11 is still a really good iPhone. I think this thing still has a ton of capability built in. It's a very solid device. It has a ton of power within it. And although it's missing a single telephoto lens on the back, and although it may not have as much RAM as the latest models, and it may not have the best screen, I think for $499 right now in the brand new market, it's really not a bad device for that price tag. And I don't really think it gets too much better than that, to be honest. But there are iPhones like the iPhone 10 that I think are still pretty decent. The 10R is still pretty decent as well. But it's something about the iPhone 11 that I think Apple did a tremendous job with. And I think this is an iPhone that I'm going to continue to recommend for many years to come. So that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section as well. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.